Okay, it's being like streamed down. Okay, thank you. Can you make me co-host? So I can share my screen as well. Veteran David, you're welcome. Veteran Munirat, you're welcome. Veteran Boevi Lawson, AAA with a love sign emoji, you're welcome. Veteran Adi22 from RC Solo, you're welcome. Chika from Akoonjo, Veteran Chika from Akoonjo, you're welcome. Veteran Doyin, you're welcome. Veteran Larry, you're welcome. Veteran Bidemi Bello from Maryland, you're welcome. I recognize you. Veteran Oladapo, you're welcome. Veteran Olori Bisayo, you're welcome. Rotarian Oliemi from RC Abeokuta, you're welcome. Rotarian Joyce Mary, Rotarian Ogusoya Akonjo, you're welcome. Rotarian Aide John, Rotarian Tissy Dunn from Akonjo as well, and the Trivent Company, you're welcome. Thank you for being here this morning. Okay, so permit me to share my screen. Share. Let me know if you can see my screen.
On the list.
It's visible.
All right. Okay. So good morning once again. And thank you indeed for taking time to be in this session this morning. Our district governor would have been here, but he's sent in his apology. He's got quite a number of activities lined up for today. And I understand that many of you also have investitures to attend today as well. So today we're going to be talking about managing your goals on the Rotary Club Central. We're going to learn how to plan. We're going to learn how to track and achieve our goals on the Rotary Club Central. Like I said, this meeting is hosted by our district governor, Rotarian Henry Akinyele. And please permit me to also introduce myself. I've missed introducing myself because I did that for almost 50 weeks every week. And I love the way my name used to sound when I pronounced it. So you please permit me to introduce myself to you. So I am Rotarian Jide Victor Ogunleye. I am the immediate past president from the Rotary Club of Amoligodin, and I'm the chairman, Rotary Club Central and Data Management for District 911. So what will be our learning objectives? Our learning objectives for today is to first and foremost understand the importance of the Rotary Club Central. We're also going to learn step-by-step guide on using the Rotary Club Central platform. We're going to discover what key goals and metrics to track. And we're going to gain practical tips for success. But before we go on, for the benefit of those who may not know, what exactly is the Rotary Club Central?
Bonnie, how are you?
The Rotary Club Central Central is an online tool that helps clubs to track their goals as well as their achievements. Can you mute yourself if you're not speaking? Yeah. It allows you to set and track your club goals and achievements. Why is the Rotary Club Central important? It's important for several reasons, but I'll just share some of them with you. One, it allows you to be able to showcase your impact. Rotary is largely about impact, and the Rotary Club Central allows you to be able to showcase our collective impact. You see, it's an online system whereby each club can go in, record their numbers, and Rotary International can aggregate it and adequately report what our impact is. So it allows us to be able to showcase our impact and tell our story on a global stage. It also allows for us to be able to get our citation. You see, when you put in your goals and you update it and you update it to indicate that you've delivered on those goals, Rotary sees that, and as a way of recognizing the club, Rotary would send you what you call a citation. But without your goals, your goals being uploaded and then updated to indicate what you've achieved, you may not be able to get that citation from Rotary International. The Rotary Club Central also allows for continuity. I'm particularly excited and happy today because this morning I'd spoken with one or two people and they said, oh, president, and they said, oh, I'm bringing other members of my club to join this. And why is that important? Rotary is about continuity. If you look at Rotary across all levels, from Rotary International to the district down to the club level, you realize that at every point in time, there's an immediate past. So there's an immediate past Rotary International president, an incumbent, and a elect as well as a nominee. When you come to the district level, you also have an incumbent, the immediate past. You have the future where you have the elect, district governor elect, and the district governor nominee and designates. And down to the club level, you also have the same thing, which is the incumbent, the immediate past, the elect, nominee, and in some instances, the designates. What the Rotary Club Central allows us to be able to do is to be able to see the historical data of what has been done over the last 3, 4, 5 years, depending on how frequently your club has been using the Rotary Club Central. It also allows for the incumbents and future to be able to plan ahead and begin to update what their plans are. Okay, so it allows for that level of continuity. So if you're here and everyone in Rotary is a leader, okay, so if you're here, this session is also going to be very useful for you. So it allows us with that continuity. It also allows us to have some level of transparency, right? Because at the district level, at the Rotary International level, and at the club level, there's transparency. Everyone can see, okay, this is what the goal is. This is what has been achieved. It's also a modern approach. In the past, we typically would have to fill papers and mail letters, courier them over to Rotary International and to the district to be able to aggregate all of these goals. But with the Rotary Club Central, it's digital. It means that if you update and the other person updates and everyone updates at Rotary International, they can have a direct, clear insight as to what we are doing in real time. But we have to put in those data, because if we don't put in those data, we don't match as part of that global impact that is going on. And in Nigeria and Africa in particular, we are indeed making a lot of impact.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so very quickly, I'll need us to go on mentee.com to answer this question. How many of you here are familiar with what the current district goals are for 2025, 2026?
Thank you very much.
The district goals for 2025, 2026. I'll need you to go to mentee.com right about now. Go to mentee.com. And when you get to mentee.com, you'll enter the number you see on the screen, and you'll answer this question.
Offer the players further forward and get involved from Manchester. And then the first game I saw on the USA tour, playing very much. I think he runs through the inside left. Sometimes they're furthest forward player.
So once you get in there, enter in there what you think the district goals for membership is. The district goal for membership for this Rotary year is. So you go to www.mentee.com and then enter this number you see on the screen, 1865-7202, and then answer this question there. Okay, so I see some response here, wider reach. Okay, I'm seeing some responses coming. 25% growth. Okay. Please go in and put in your wider reach, 25% growth, membership growth here. Okay, so because of time, we'll go ahead and...
Excuse me, I think the mentee here is very tiny on the screen for those using phones. So maybe if you could blow it up a bit, a lot of people might not know where to go.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay, thank you. Okay. www.menti.com. Okay, beautiful. Is it clearer now? Increase membership by 30%.
Yeah, much better now. Much better. Thank you.
Okay, so far so good. Good responses. Some say 25% growth, some say wider reach, some say net gain of over 200, some say 25% growth, some say membership growth. Yes, you are all in a way somewhat aligned. Only one person here said 500 above new members. Who said 500 above new members? Someone said 500 above new members. Yeah, so the district goals for membership is to have a net gain of 500 members. Now, this number is important, most important for the United Presidents, because they are the ones that will drive these goals for the districts. But it's important you know the goal, because without knowing the goal, you won't know exactly what to set and where exactly you're going and how you perform. Okay, so the district goals for membership is a net gain of 500 members, right? Our foundation goal as well. We also have a foundation goal. The foundation goal set, as you can see in the previous screen, is 500,000 US dollars, right? 500,000 US dollars. As of today, if you look at the top left of my screen, you'll see goal $185,000. What that basically means is that the aggregate of all the clubs in District 9111 that has updated their goals, the cumulative value is $185,000, right? And that clearly shows some level of this disconnect, right? Some of you have uploaded your goals, some have uploaded parts goals, some have uploaded all the goals, some haven't uploaded any goal at all. But as you upload your goal, you have to bear that in mind that your district governor, our district governor's goal is to hit $500,000. But as it stands, the aggregate of all the goals that has been uploaded on the Rotary Club Central as of today is 185,000 US dollars. And that's a far cry from where we want to be as a district. So far, only about 40,000 has been achieved from all the clubs that have contributed to the Rotary Foundation. So this is one of the reasons why it's important that we have our goals updated from time to time, and even imputed for those that have not updated it, so that it's reflective of where we are going to as a district. So now back to menti.com. Let's go back to menti.com. How many of you have my Rotary account? How many of you have a My Rotary account? Please go to menti.com and answer it there. You have an account on My Rotary. Oh, great. Let it come, let it come. You have an account on My Rotary. My immediate past district governor, I recognize you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Magical DG, thank you for joining us this morning. You have an account on My Rotary. Please populate it in menti.com. Only 2 people we have 33 people in the house. So does that mean that the rest of us do not have
Some people are answering in the chat box.
Okay, let me see the chat box. No, only one person has answered in the chat box. You have an account, or you can use the chat box as well. You have an account in on my Rotary. You can use the chat box as well. I have an account. Now, if you don't have an account, but you forgot your password, Olori Busayo. But forgot Olori Busayo. Okay. I have an account. PP Olomide. Thank you. Return. Yes, I have. I have an account. 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 So majority of us have an account. So that's good. That's good. The person that doesn't have an account, at the end of this session, please send me a private message. I'll drop the slides right after. It has my contact on it. Okay, so happy to see that majority of us have an account. Yeah. Now to the next question. How many of you have uploaded your goals? Let me go. How many of you have not? Okay. AAA. AAA, please put your full name so that we can know who you are. Yeah. Okay. AAA with a love emoji. No access. So how many of you have not uploaded your goals in the Rotary Club Central? You can also put that in the chat box, please. You haven't uploaded your goals. You haven't uploaded your goals. Okay. So you can put the responses in the chat box, okay? So we'll go straight into the practical of going to my Rotary just right about now. Okay. Trying to move this around. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is go to myrotary.org, my.rotary.org, myrotary.org. Okay, so that's the first step. You go to your browser. So you can do that on your phone right now. Okay, you go to your browser and you go to your browser and you go to myrotary.org or just Google my Rotary. Yeah, I would go there right now. So you go to my Rotary. So it will present you, once you get to my Rotary, it's going to present you with a login page like this. You put in, for those of you that have an account, you put in your username, which is your email address, and a password that you've previously set. And then you sign in. Once you sign in, you're going to navigate to Rotary Club Central as seen on my screen. So let me go and do that practically now. Okay. Let me know if you can still see my screen. My Rotary, rotary.org. Yeah. Okay, so if you can see my screen, I've opened my rotary.org. And like I said, I'm logged in. Okay, so you go to my rotary.org. Once you get there, you see this welcome page and a summary of what you can do. The next thing you want to do is click on sign in once you get there. So I click on sign in, which then loads the login page. and then you put in your credentials, and then you sign in. I'm not able to activate because it's okay. So if you're not able to sign in, you can try the forgot password option as well. And if that persists, then you can private chat me. So once you are logged into my Rotary, yeah, please permit me. Sometimes I'll say Rotary, sometimes I'll say Rotary. Yeah, it depends on the side of me that goes there. Rotary. Yes. So once you're logged into my Rotary successfully, you will scroll down. As you can see, it knows that this is Jide, right? You scroll down and you see Rotary Club Central, which is just as I presented in the slides. You're going to click on Rotary Club Central. And I want to get to Rotary Club Central. It's going to give you, it's going to take you straight to the goals. It's the first thing you'll be able to see, right? There's something called priority goals. So the priority goals is what you would see first, okay? Which is club membership, strategic plan, service participation, and annual funds and Polio Plus funds, okay? Now, because I do not have privilege to edit, presidents and secretaries, once you log in, you are going to see the option to be able to edit and set goals, okay? So I'm going to go backwards because the back step takes me to the previous Rotary year, 24-25, right? Where I have the privilege to edit because I was the presiding president at the time. So that privilege is still there for me to be able to edit. So, but if you're a president now or secretary, your default would land you on this place, right? Which is the goals, all goals. And you would see the option to edit. You see the option to edit each of those elements if you've not set in the goals. So you would see the goals on the left. Then when you achieve them and you want to update them, you come and put the number here. Okay. You set the goal for things like Rotary Foundation. You set the goals, but the system automatically picks the most recent value from the Rotary Foundation accounts directly. So once you make your payments, your contribution to Rotary Foundation, and is recorded at the district level and assigned to your club, that automatically populates directly in here. So you don't have to manually update what your foundation values are. You can only set what your foundation goals are. The system would pick that itself directly. Same for membership as well. So you're able to edit the goals. I don't want to tamper with this because it's live, right? But for you that have the privilege, you can set, you can see no goal was set for benefactor. So for in your own case, you'd see the option to click like this. And once you do, you'll be able to set a value for what that should be. And then it goes all the way for each of the various elements. So you keep going, you set the goal, and this is about setting goals and updating goals, okay? So once the goals have been set, you can see all the various parameters. You set the goal, you click on select goal, and you enter the value, what your club's goals are. And it's that simple, okay? Once you log into my Rotary, the first thing it gives you is those goals. You click on edit at the top, right? You click on edit. Once you click on edit, it then gives you the option to be able to set the goal and enter the value. It is pretty much the same thing when you are updating your goals. Okay, you click on edit, but this time around you begin to enter what your achievements are. So for many of you that have already done this, I think quite a good number of you have already set goals. The next step would be for you to, when you come here, to come to the achievements box, because there's achievement and there's goal. At the time you set when you set the goal, you didn't have the achievement. But as you're achieving those goals, you begin to update them periodically. at least once every month is advisable for you to do this and not wait till the end of the Rotary year to do that. That way, Rotary International is able to see our performance, okay, on the district level, but they don't get anything on a district level if we on the club level do not put in this information in the Rotary Club Central. Okay, so you're able to select the goal, put the value, select the goal, put the value, select the goal, put the value, you know. So this is a view that gives you everything in one glance. There's at the top of it, you can break it down, decide you want to go into participant engagement. Now, this is Rotary's area of focus, you know, enhance participant engagement, increase our impact, expand our reach, increase our ability to adapt, right? So those are all the goals, but they classified it into all of those areas of focus. Okay, not area of focus, strategic plan. So if you choose to do it that way, you can then go into the tabs and then go in and select the value for each of those goals within that category. Same thing that speaks to expand our reach, where you talk about membership and things like that, you know, new club sponsorship, Rotary club sponsorship. So you set the corresponding goals and then you can update them for the ones that are obtainable. Recall that I said foundation and membership, it automatically populates that. You only set the goals, but Rotary International updates that record based on your performance directly, because when you add a new member, they're added on Rotary International, tied to your club, they're able to see it directly on here. So that's pretty much it. It's very simple, okay? Very, very simple. So for those of you on here, okay, I have a chat here. So for those of you on here, were you able to log in? How many of you were able to log in on this call to attempt to do what we just did, what I just did now? You could put it in the comments. Okay, so it's safe to say that everyone now, oh, fantastic. Thank you, Rotary and Doyin. So it's simple, and you can also do this on your mobile phone as well. Thank you, Rotary and Aditutu from RC Solo. Yes, you can also do this, Rotary, and my issue is to go. Rotary and Larry, wow. Okay, so do you want me to show that part of uploading the goal again? Rotary and Lawal. Jesus. Okay. So let me quickly go back and show that part. So there's something called privilege. Okay, there's something called privilege and access. Okay, you have to first of all have the privilege and access. So typically it is the president and the club secretary that has been defined on Rotary International, right? That will have the permission and access to be able to edit. So if you are secretary of your club or you're president of your club, but that privilege has not been assigned to you on Rotary International, it's just a title in your club, you will not be able to edit. What you would see once you come in is you just see the goals. You won't be able to, you won't have the option to edit. As you can see on my screen right now, for 2026, I don't have the privilege to upload, edit, or do anything. Okay. But in the previous year, I have that privilege. So if you are the president or secretary, you have that privilege. So if you are president or secretary and you don't have that privilege, but you can log into my Rotary and you can log into the Rotary Club Central, please reach out to me so that we can work on ensuring that you have the right privilege to be able to do that. Okay. But once you have the privilege and you log in, the first thing you would see is a screen like this with the name of your club and a very clear call to action to edit. So if you log in and you don't see this option to edit, and it is like this for you, it clearly means that you do not have the permission or privilege to do that. So if you're secretary or you're president of the club and you don't have that permission, so please reach out to me so that we can work on sorting the right permission for you to be able to do that. I hope that helps clarify what the challenge might be for those who Yes. Who has that noise? Let me see if I can mute the person.
It's okay now.
Okay, I've muted the person. All right, thank you so much. I've muted. I don't have privilege. Okay, so I'm Rotary Ogunleye from Akonwonjo. Please reach out to me privately after this meeting. And then we'll walk through sorting the right privilege for you. So yes, so I've shown you this demonstration already. I would also leave the slides so you are able to go in, edit the goals for the various parameters, membership, service participation, foundation. You can set that goal. And like I said, you have to go back and update it when the time comes. You go back and update when the time comes, at least once every month. Okay? So we have done the live demo, which is what I just did. And I believe many of you have a pretty good idea on how to go about it. As of today, first of all, I want to appreciate each and every one that is here, particularly the presidents who have already completed setting up their goals on the Rotary Club Central. So please, a round of applause for all of you, right? But our goal is to ensure that every club uploads their goals. Every club upload their goals, set their goals, right? It's the first step. And we have only about 11 of us. About 3 weeks ago, it was about 12 of us. About a month and a half ago, it was over 20-something of us. So yes, we're making progress. So I commend you, but we can do more. Only 11 clubs. I've published the names of those clubs. And if there's any challenge with any of those clubs in doing this, also please reach out to me. And the goal is to ensure that you have at least 15 goals uploaded, 10 to 15 goals uploaded. Okay, so we see that some club have done only about three goals uploaded. We have 3 clubs that have done about 2-3 goals. We have about 3 clubs that have done between 6 and 10. Okay, but the goal is to have 15 goals and above, and we have about 59 of you that have done that. So kudos to you. Kudos to you. This is. Yeah, so these are the clubs. Yeah, these are the clubs that have 0 goal sets. We have Akonwonjo Metropolitan, Alagbado, Alimosho Crystal, Elega, Iju Spring, Ikeja Cosmopolitan, Ikeja New Horizon, Ladering Hilltop, Newtowns, Okoba, Okota, Golden, and Onigbongbo. So please, these clubs, if you're here and there are any challenges you're having with being able to access my Rotary and Club Central, please feel free to let me know. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So what are the best practices for success, right? With the Rotary Club Central. First is you don't have to wait till the end. You can do this every month, review every month, celebrate your success. Because if you're reviewing every month, you know exactly how far you've gone and what you've been able to achieve. So celebrate your success. And most importantly, we need clubs to also pay their dues, okay? Pay their first semi-annual dues. We have some clubs that have not paid their dues. Is important because the first thing that makes you qualify to be a Rotarian in the first place is your annual dues. So ensure that your clubs do the needful and pay their annual dues in time to avoid being deleted, okay? And yeah, that's it. Do we have any questions? Questions, please. Thank you for staying. 45 people in the room. Thank you so much. Question time. Remember I said we're not going to spend more than an hour, and I hope we don't even spend up to an hour. So if you have questions at this point in time, you can put them in the chat box. Thank you, Rotary Angbewa. Yes, Rotary Angbewa is a member of the committee. He's saying that to qualify for your citation, you must upload at least 50% of your goals on the Rotary Club Central, and you must have paid your semi-RI, your semi-annual dues for RI within 60 days of receiving it. Thank you, Rotary. Please, can we have the name of the club yet to offload their goal? Yes, I'll share the slide. It's in this slide. I would also publish it again. It's been published, but once you get the slide, you would see it. It will be shared on the president's platform, and presidents can disseminate it to their club members. Please, where do we type mentee? No, we're done with mentee right now. We're done with mentee. Rauf Abadom, return Raf Abadom. Please go ahead with your question. Go ahead, Rauf.
My name is PAG Raf Abadom, not Rauf, please. Thank you.
My apologies.
Raf. No, it's okay. Yes. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for this very enlightening talk this morning. It's not a question per se. I'm the chair of Awards and Recognition Committee, and this directly fits into what we are doing at our committee. And I just thought I should just reinforce what you've said, the importance of reporting what you have done on the RI platform, because that is exactly where we get or verify whatever information you have fed to our committee. So this is just to remind all of us and to let all the clubs know. I'm surprised that we don't have all the presidents in this on this call. I'm really surprised about that because this is very, very important. A lot of clubs last month just submitted reports, and we could not find anything they submitted on the report on the RI portal.
Wow!
And once we can't find it, you submitted an empty report. That's what it means. That's the implication, because we can't verify what you said. So please, perhaps we should make public again, publicize this program again, so that it can be repeated. Give opportunity for presidents who could not join today to also have the benefit of your insight in this direction, because it is very, very key. In Rotary, if you are just carrying out your activities and nobody knows, it's like winking in the dark. You cannot light a candle and put it under the table. You must put it out so that people will know exactly what you've done. And that is what reporting on the RI platform, on the RI portal, does to you and to humanity generally. So please, clubs, ensure that you take this seriously and report on a monthly basis what you have done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, PA Giraffe, for that you shared. So you can see how important uploading this information on the Rotary Club Central is. There's also something called Rotary Showcase. You notice when I logged in, there was Rotary Club Central. There's something called Rotary Showcase as well, where you're also expected to upload your project. There's opportunity there to also do global grants. There are clubs that are looking out for projects and partnerships as well. So it's really important. The importance cannot be overemphasized. So thank you so much, PA Giraffe, for that. Do we have any other questions? We can bring this meeting to a close and attend our investitures. Okay, so in the absence of no other question, I would like to bring this meeting to a close. But before we do that, Service Project Center. Thank you so much, Rotary and RMO. It's called Service Project Center. Showcase is now Service Project Center. Rotary and Bewa, can you confirm to me that you have the top 10, the first 10 participants before we leave this meeting?
Yes, my chair. I have it already.
You have the first 10. Okay, great.
Yes, I have it already.
All right, then. Congratulations to the first 10. We'll publish the list and reach out. And, we'll make the payment directly to your Rotary Foundation account. Thank you so very much for taking your time to be part of this session this morning. I wouldn't want to take any more of your time. since our learning objective has already been achieved. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you also very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you, handsome sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Vice
much, sir.
President Jide Ogunleye, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Jide. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, sir.
Thank you. PhD Zini.
Yeah, well appreciated, sir. Thank you so much.
Great appreciation, sir, my IPP. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, IPP Kapo.
I recognize
Nice one. And all the best, United Presidents. Let's continue to push further and make our year wonderful.